I think it's the perfect time for us to kick off the brand new season with this, right? Because why? We know that we're always going to get hit with distractions. We've learned this year in and year out, right? Is that we set our goals, we get distracted, we get sidetracked. Come December time, we review those goals and we're like, oh shucks, we only have about a couple of weeks left to try and accomplish this. And then we sort of just scrap it off or we carry it over to the brand new year. I'm super, super guilty of this. I've done this in the past so many times. I actually had a look at my goals, Leon, and and not to be funny, but I've been carrying over those goals or a lot of those goals for 3 years now that I haven't accomplished them.
Dude, 100%. And I think we need to find a good balance between striving to achieve our goals whilst also doing positive things that enhances relationships and getting all of that done in the hectic world and life that we live in right now.
Yeah.
So the big challenge is that usually distractions might be something like just spending hours and hours on Xbox, right? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but maybe try and limit that time because surely that doesn't serve any of your goals. Like you don't want to become a pro Xbox gamer by the end of the year.
Yeah. And saying that you don't necessarily want to hardcore focus on this every single day, but what you want to do is adopt these things into the little routines that you have in your life. And that's the beauty behind this, Leon. And I think what I loved about this as well is that so many diets have failed in the past, but the ones who have been successful, and we've chatted about this offline so many times, are the ones where you actually don't just treat it as a diet, but you treat it as a long-term commitment to yourself, to your lifestyle, right? So you make changes in the habits that you have, the daily habits, right? So if it's true for diets, then why could it not be true for achieving the other goals that you have in life,
pretty much everything.
Right?
Yeah.
So exactly, it's looking at your daily routines and saying, if I do want to build stronger relationships with my employees or with my workers or with my managers, my bosses, whoever I work with, right? Maybe I should take up golf, right? Golf isn't for me, but maybe if that's one thing that you want to do, you end up spending so much more time with them and you end up chatting about the business, chatting about the accounts, chatting about everything that goes on. And this is where you build those connections. We've said this over and over again whilst working together for the last couple of years already, is that that's where you build those relationships, right?
If you start thinking about it differently, and that's what I really loved about this episode and the idea of this episode, if you can start introducing distractions that serves your goals in a way that you don't procrastinate on those goals, you don't set them out further in the future, but you actually find things, hobbies, activities, friendships, relationships, any kind of distractions that distracts any of those goals and introduce interesting and fun things that will actually aid in those achieving of those goals instead of actually being something completely different.
If you've derived some great value from our show thus far, please take a second to rate and review us on the platform that you're tuned in on. This will really help us to grow the show and reach more and more people, to spread the positivity and change more and more lives. So it will literally just take you a second to rate and review us, and who knows, perhaps you could directly be responsible for changing someone's life today. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Until then, cheers.